Yo, people, what's going on? Back again for another watch along match day. Statman's in the building. What you saying, my guy?
I'm good. What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm cool, bruv. I'm cool. Ready for this game, bruv. Looking forward to seeing Italy, man. Probably been my favorite team to watch so far in the tournament. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Italy, bro. Did you watch the other game? I had a feeling Wales were gonna
Yeah.
lose, but I didn't think they were gonna hold the smoke just like that.
I think Wales, the first 10 minutes here, they did done very, very well. But and the way Denmark carried on after that was just insane.
Yeah, exactly. It's a madness, bro. I can't even lie. Bro.
Yeah, they were amazing.
That's what I'm saying. But nah, big up everyone inside, man. And big up everyone for the well wishes as well, bro. My back was fucked, but I'm back now. Get me first day off medication, and I'm moving again. You get me? But yeah, I'm all right, bro. You get me? So obviously that's why there was no Rants Reacts this weekend. I didn't get to film it. I've been in bed since Wednesday. Do you know what I mean? But right, it happens, boy. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad I filmed the other video before, so I just released it early. So you man got to see the highlights of our last game. Champagne football.
Your team is very good.
Yeah, bro. That man can play. I told you, man, already, bro. Top manager, bro. Like when man's talking about ball, don't think man don't know ball, fam. My team plays some ridiculous stuff, man. Do you know what I mean? So I was happy to show you lot like more of a full game in it, so you can see how I like my players to play. Both my centre backs can play football. Ain't no one ball playing centre back. Every centre back has to be able to play. Goalkeeper has to be able to play. Fullbacks have to be able to play. Midfielders have to come deep and get the ball. All of them. Fuck this having one midfielder that comes, bro. All your midfielders need to be able to come and get the ball. Like
yeah, what was it? That Bradley guy, I think it was.
Yeah, Brad was pulling strings. Bro, Brad is like De Jong, bro. And then I got Simon, yeah, I'm saying, who plays like Busquets, so he's just tall and long, and then I got Lou who jumps on, but all of them drop deep and get on the ball. All of them. Do you know what I'm saying? All of them drop deep, get on the ball. All of them play it. Brad scored. Like he picks up the ball off the defenders, but he also gets forward and scores. Lou scored as well. I got 2 goals from midfield. And the fullbacks play super high up. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I've got my centre backs playing passes to the fullbacks, bruv, like in the other half. Like, that's how you got to play football, man. You have to make the pitch super small. The best way to defend is to make the pitch small, bruv. Because either way, if the other team try and play out and you catch them, then they get outnumbered. And if they try and go long, they just give you the ball back, bro. It's constant pressure, innit? And that's why having defenders that can play out from the back is so important. When you don't have centre-backs that can play out from the back, it puts your team under so much pressure, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why it's good to coach, man, because when you coach, you start to see what fucks teams up. We got AFTV tomorrow. They play 2 up front. So, I know exactly how I'm going to play against them. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's all about making sure you know who your opponent's for, and then you have to adjust accordingly.
And the thing is, when I was watching your team, like you were talking about playing up in the back, at times your defense just went long. Diversity in your game.
Yep. 100. But that's what I told you. Even when we watch games, yeah, sometimes when teams play, just go long, bro. Like I love playing out from the back, but sometimes don't just go long by hoofing it. My players were clipping the balls into the channels. Like they weren't just booting it. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it is. It's good to play out from the back, but the problem is with that sometimes teams might think, oh, we'll just let them have it and sit off you. So when you do go direct, sometimes they can't relax because they know if they don't press you, you might be able to pick a pass out. If they do press you, then, bro, bare times when they sat off us, my defenders dribbled the ball into the other half. They just carried it. Do you know what I mean? So you have to have centre-backs that are comfortable on the ball. If you don't, you're easy pickings, innit? So I don't believe in having one ball playing centre-back. Both centre-backs have to be able to play.
Who is this guy in the chat spamming?
I have no idea. I have no idea. There are mods in here. So whoever's spamming in the chat, guys, time them out. If you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch and you want to time him out for 6 years, you can. I don't care, but man, don't like spammers in here. You know, like that. So big up everyone that watched the Rants Reacts to the game. I'm gonna be doing them after every game. Now, 'cause I've got my own cameraman now. That's gonna be at all the games. And then obviously when the futsal thing starts, like I bought some new mast thing so I can put the camera up bare high so I can get the full pitch. It's flipping expensive, but it's one of them ones where it's going to improve the footage. So you lot are going to be getting game footage for going forward. You'll probably get footage for every single match now, innit? So big up everyone in there, not just the highlights. Italy, man's looking forward to watching today.
What are you saying on the Locatelli selection?
Yeah, I'm not happy that he's not playing, but I think maybe he's been rested.
No, I think it's because Variety's back in here. But I was kind of thinking.
You think so?
Yeah. The thing is, I can understand why. Because let's be honest, Variety is a world-class / elite midfielder, innit? Locatelli's not on that level yet. And you saw Variety's performance the other day against Wales here. He was brilliant.
He's been linked with Juventus.
Yeah, he's linked with Juve.
Yeah.
I think it's around 40 million euros, I think it is, or 40 million pounds.
Yeah. That's mad. There's one hell of a player, but come on, Variety is world class still. Do you know what I mean? It makes sense. Spinazzola probably been one of my favorite fullbacks to watch. Man, he's very exciting. Jorginho does what Jorginho does.
And I think with like Barella, he's so important in terms of, you see when Italy had the ball, they go to that back three, Di Lorenzo, whatever the guy's name is, comes inside, Spinazzola pushes up, and then you see Barella almost like a right wing back at times. Yeah. So I think that's the reason why Barella didn't get dropped, for example. And the thing is, if you're Locatelli, it's kind of harsh as well, because that second game, he got 2 goals, a very, very good performance. The first game against Turkey, I wouldn't say it was unbelievable, but it was tidy.
One thing I'd say about Mancini, I have to respect him in it, because I wouldn't want to have his job. I know how hard it is, when a player's playing well, to be like, all right, cool, you're not playing, like that. But for one of the midfielders, he scored 2 goals in one game, didn't he?
Yeah.
And you just be like, all right, bro, you're not playing no more. Bro, that's not easy conversation to have, It doesn't matter how young the player is or anything like that. He scored 2 goals. He's confident. And as much as he'll respect Variety, he'll be like, you know what? I'm doing enough to be playing here. So that's a conversation as a manager that you don't want to have, innit? Like, that's the hard part of managing a football team, innit? So 100% respect to Mancini for making that decision.
Someone said Locatelli got dropped instead of Jorginho. Listen, you cannot drop Jorginho from this side.
Jorginho is the fulcrum of that whole midfield. Without Jorginho, that midfield does not function. And we saw Jorginho is not an option to drop.
I think against the Wales, even though they're through, Jorginho was one of the players that did not get dropped or rested, kind of thing. That just shows his importance to the side.
Yeah, absolutely. So now I have to say, Jorginho, you know what it is? One thing I say is people don't understand the importance of a Jorginho till he's not there, innit? He's one of them players. He's one of them players, unfortunately. When Jorginho's not there, bro, like every team's got one, innit? Every team's got a Jorginho, bruv. It's the same, even my team. If Brad's not playing, man notices Brad's not playing, bruv. Like, it's just one of them ones. So if he's not playing, we will still win games, but we don't win them as comfortably, innit? That's just how it is. Every team's got one of them players. The same with Van Dijk at Liverpool. You might win without him, but it's never going to be as comfortable as when you got Virgil. Like, those are just the kind of players where it's the stuff that they do that you don't notice is what makes them good. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is with Jorginho. Like, Jorginho is very, very disrespected in England, and I think it's nothing new in England. They always disrespect the players that don't do the eye-catching things, innit? Like, it's a common theme when it comes to English football, man. They always do it. They did it with Scholes for years.
Maurizio Sarri still, I rate him as a coach, innit? And there's a reason why he likes Jorginho. There's a reason Italy played Jorginho every single game.
Yeah.
There's a reason Chelsea won the Champions League as well. Jorginho on the side. It helps massively.
Yeah.
But just because he doesn't have the attitude, or not the attitude, the style that he runs around a lot, like an N'Golo Kante, people will just underpay this guy straight away. Like, he's brilliant.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But the thing is, you just have to move intelligently, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You just have to move intelligently. Running more does not mean that you're doing more. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And especially when you're doing a lot of unnecessary running, sometimes the best movement you can do sometimes is to not move at all. You see it a lot of time in football, bro, and just to cut off passing lanes. Instead of actually running to shut down someone, you could save a lot more energy by just cutting off their passing lanes.
And you see with Jorginho, I think it was against Atletico in the Champions League. I think he only ran 0.06 kilometers less than N'Golo Kante, I think it was.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, Jorginho runs intelligently. He's not going to be running around like a headless chicken. And I'm not saying Kante does that, because Kante, he's still world class in it. But you have to give Jorginho credit. They run differently, kind of thing. And
100%. Kante and Jorginho are different, innit? Kante's running is different to Jorginho's, bro. Like, they both do a good job, but in just different ways. There's different ways to skin a cat. That's what they say, innit? And they're both as effective as each other. But Jorginho's better at screening, innit? Jorginho doesn't rely on his athleticism to snuff out danger. Like, Kante will get there because he's quicker than someone. Jorginho gets there because he's smarter than someone. Do you know what I mean? There's a different way. They're both as effective as each other, but they're not the same thing, innit? So having them two together in the midfield is the reason why Chelsea can win elite football matches, bro. Because when you put them two together, like, that's a wall that most teams are going to struggle to break down, bro. That's just how it is. So I think that Jorginho, again, as much as people disrespect him, if he's not in this team, and they start to get opened, that's when man will realize that Jorginho is not there. But I think a lot of people need to put some respect on his name, to be honest.
Yeah, someone said it wasn't against Atletico. It was one of the Champions League games. I can't remember which one now.
Yeah.
That they showed those stats, running stats kind of thing.
Yeah, I have no idea. And guys, I know a lot of you are on Twitch now, innit? That's why there's some donuts spamming on YouTube, because a lot of my mods are over on Twitch, innit? That's all it is. Guys, make sure you keep an eye on the spammers, because it is annoying. I know the people that are watching YouTube are getting annoyed because a lot of my mods are now on Twitch, but we move over to Twitch 5 minutes before kickoff. So if you guys could keep an eye on the YouTube chat, because they are pissing around. Did you see much of the Denmark goals today?
Yeah, I think I watched like the first 80 minutes in it, and then I saw the highlights of the last 10. That was not a red card for me, though. The Harry Wilson one. I don't know what you.
I swear that's the second red card as well of
Ethan Ampadu. Ethan Ampadu got.
And even
for the
that
Jorginho thing, people were saying is Real Madrid.
What game? What game are they talking about? The Real Madrid game.
Chelsea, Real Madrid in the Champions League, when I was talking about Jorginho's running stats.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You know who looks like a decent player from Denmark? You know that Damsgaard? The forward.
Damsgaard.
I think he plays for Sampdoria, I think he is.
Damsgaard. Yeah.
He looks like a nice, tidy player, you know.
He does look decent. He does look very, very decent, bro. They've got some good players, though, to be fair with them. And I even said that it was going to be a decent game, because the one thing about the Danes, they're always good athletes. They're always strong, and they've got a good fundamental base in it. So I knew unless Wales done something special, I knew it was going to be a tough game for them, because they're not going to be able to bully them physically. Do you know what I'm saying?
And I think Christensen, very, very intelligent performance. The way he was stepping into, like, almost at times a holding midfielder, following Aaron Ramsey around. He was brilliant.
Bro, he's a baller, though. You know, and Christensen's another one, well, unfortunately, it's like, in the modern game, people don't understand that certain footballers just need certain men around them. Do you know what I mean? It's like, in the modern game, it's like, if you can't do everything yourself, man say you're shit, bruv. And I'm actually tired of it, bro. Do you know what I mean? It was the same with, like, the Alonso thing at Chelsea as well. They were like, oh, he's a shit left back. Yeah, but he's a left wing back, bro. Like, he's not athletic. So because he's not athletic, that doesn't mean he's shit. That just means that you need to play him in a certain system where you need to play certain people around him. Christensen's got a good football IQ. He reads the game well, and he's decent on the ball, but he's not very quick. So you need pace around him. John Terry needed pace around him. He always had Gallas or someone like that next to him. Like, bro, like, no one's perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Vidic had pace around him for United as well. Certain players need someone to complement him. But in a modern game now, if a man can't do everything on his own, it's like, all right, cool, he's shit.
And I think with Christensen, who was there? I think me and Saeed did a preview with, Carefree Lewis, the Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, and he was saying Christensen's a confidence player. And when his confidence up like it is right now, he's flying. Very, very comfortable on the ball as well. I absolutely like him,
No, bro. But you know what? A lot of footballers are like that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the same with fucking Linda as well, bro. Lindelof is shite, yeah, in the Premier, but I swear down, you put Lindelof in the Liga, man will be rating the shit out of him, you know. That's how mad it is because he's tidy on the ball. He actually reads the game pretty well. He's just not aggressive in it. And the thing is, in England, if you're not aggressive and proactive as a defender, a lot of the strikers are aggressive. So you just get moved to. In Spain, you can get away with it. And that's why PK struggled in England as well. And we ended up selling him to Barcelona because Fergie weren't fancying PK because against the more physical strikers, he wasn't it. But he made a whole career out of playing at Barcelona and people talking about him being one of the best centre-backs in the world when I genuinely, I never thought that Gerard Piqué was ever one of the best defenders in the world. But he was playing at a Barcelona team that didn't have to defend very much in it. So it's just one of them ones, unfortunately, that depending on the system you play in and the team you play in and who's actually next to you, certain man making opinions of you. Same with the Johnny Evans and Sionchu and the Harry Maguire thing. Everyone but Johnny Evans got all the plaudits for why Leicester's defense was so good.
Facts. And now people that's what I'm saying. Like Johnny Evans, I keep saying he's a very, very underrated player. And people are seeing it now. He's made 3 defenders look good. As I said, I don't think Sionchu is brilliant. He's a very aggressive defender, but Johnny Evans' calmness right next to him makes him look even better.
Yeah.
And someone saying, Braithwaite for Denmark looked very good. He actually did, you know. He worked very, very hard for the side. I was impressed.
Yeah.
He got his goal as well. Kasper Dolberg up front, got 2 goals with I think Yusuf Poulsen was out, and he did very, very well. Kasper Dolberg. The first goal especially, very, very nice finish, side netting.
Bruv. You know what I mean? So what are you thinking of this game? What are you thinking of this game today? I don't think many people are giving Austria a chance, and like, let's be real, like, why would they in it? Like, we have to keep it all the way 100. I think 2 of the 3 games Italy have scored 3 goals, right? They're still yet to concede, so I can't see them conceding here today. And someone messaged me today and was like, what did they say? They wanted, I think they said Insigne or Locatelli for captain, innit? Obviously, Locatelli's not playing. So Insigne as your captain might get you a few goals today.
You shouldn't really be going Locatelli for captaincy either. I think this year he scored 4 goals in the league. I think it was 2 of them were penalties.
Yeah.
I know he plays a deeper for Sassuolo and stuff, but you'd rather go with the attackers in FPL kind of thing.
That's it. So I think today I'm going to go for a 3-0 Italy, another clean sheet, another solid performance, great ball retention, great aggressive aggression on the ball. And I think it's going to be very, very comfortable, bruv. I can't see Austria causing them any problems. I don't know what country it's in. I really don't think it matters.
The thing is, I do think Austria are actually a decent side. Like, you look at the players they have, they're not... Is it Wembley, by the way? Like, Austria are not a bad side if you look at the individuals on paper. Like, Arnautovic up front. You're looking at the Bundesliga, like, midfield 5, really, with Lemar, Sabitzer and stuff. Defensively, David Alaba. They're not a bad... They've got 11 decent players in my eyes. But Italy have been very, very impressive, let's be honest. Defensively, they look brilliant going forward. They're scoring goals. Even though I do think they're playing the final third could be a bit better.
Yeah.
But you still have to give them credit for scoring the goals. And now, Marco Verratti in the midfield. Even though I rate Locatelli very highly, Verratti is better.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're only going to get stronger.
Yeah, nothing but facts. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you put your match predictions in the chat. We got 3-1 Italy, 4-1, 1-0 Italy. Few guys actually going for Italy to concede their first goal in about how many games is it? 9 hours or
11 now.
11 hours? 11 games? Yeah, all right. Yeah, well.
I'm going 2-0 Italy.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 3-0 Italy, 2-1, 2-0. 2-0. Let us know where you're watching from as well. Big up everyone. Make sure you subscribe as usual. Make sure you subscribe to Statman Baines on YouTube. Let's try and get him up to 5K before the end of the Euros. You man already know what it is. And also make sure you check out the Rants Reacts, the highlights to my team's last game as well. Do you know what I'm saying? If you get to, if you got some time, which I'm sure you will do, make sure you sit back and watch a football clinic, man. There's some good football in there for you guys.
Come on.
Where are we? 3-0, 1-0, 4-1. Yeah, everyone's going for Italy so far. Yep, the game is at Wembley, 2-1. Alaba needs to play DM again or given a few. It doesn't matter who he plays today. In all honesty,
I think he's playing left back, is it?
Is he playing left back today, yeah?
I think Austria are playing a back four, innit? Because they switched their back four last game as well. I think they started off the tournament with a back three.
Yeah, the way Italy are pressing, to be completely honest, I don't think it matters where he plays. I think he could get overrun. Like, it's a bit of a mad thing. The way that Italy press, I think the commentators were alluding to it as well. It's a very new style Italy. We're used to them kind of sitting back and playing more chess. And now they're very proactive. They're very aggressive on the front foot, man. And this Italian team, I wouldn't say they've got loads of pace up front, but they've got enough pace to hurt you, innit?
Yeah, Insigne, Berardi are quick. Well, yeah. I say quick, like they're decently. They got a bit about them, kind of thing.
They're nippy, innit? Yeah.
Immobile is a reliable goal scorer. He's done it for how many years now? That's what I'm saying. Like Italy overall look like a very well balanced side, and I think Chiellini's missing today. I think he is. A Serbi's playing centre back.
Yeah, he said that he was feeling a niggle anyway, to be completely honest. He said it before the last game, so he said he was just going to sit it out, innit? So I think he's saving himself for the latter stages because this is just a game that he expects them to win without him. But I don't think he's injured to the point he can't play if he's needed. But I feel like looking at this, you wouldn't want it. You wouldn't want to play. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't really want to play.
Yeah, because looking at Italy's side of the draw, they win today. They're facing either Belgium or Portugal.
Yeah, well then, Well then, save him for that. Big up everyone for the comments as well. Yeah, man. Yeah, Brad's cold anyway. He's not playing tomorrow though. He's resting. He got a knock. He got a knock on the ankle, so he's not playing against AFTV tomorrow. I thought
Rance did a Locatelli thing, benched him after the performances.
No. I'm resting him. Do you know what I mean? I don't, because we've got another game against Madness, who are top of the league. We beat them. We go top in it. So I can't.
Game management.
You have to manage your players, innit? You have to manage your players. Do you know what I mean? But he's one of the star men. To be fair, we've got loads of them. We've got loads of star players in our team. I think Mbappe's on 14 goals in 12 games. So, do you know what I mean? The golden boot's already his. Like, no one can catch him. No one can catch him. And then Khalifa's on, I think, 11 as well in 12 games. So only Khalifa can really catch him, but not the way Mbappe's scoring. He hasn't played a game and not scored yet. So no one's taking that golden boot from him. So it is what it is right now, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Big up.
I can't lie. This YouTube chat's mad right now, man.
It is. It's just, bruv, because we've been on Twitch for ages, isn't it? But it's fine. We're leaving YouTube now anyway, and these flipping dickheads on YouTube.
And the thing is, just one guy is what we had. No life.
Well, this is it. You know what I mean? Absolute arsehole. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Simon done it, bruv. That's my guy as well. Doing madness, bro. Like the dink he played for Khalifa's goal was a joke anyway. Some of the build-up was crazy. Like him and Brad play futsal together, innit? You can see I got a few futsal players because they roll the ball under their feet. You can see how they play in it. They're doing absolute filth in it. And our futsal league starts on the 10th of July, and we'll be live streaming those games, and also I'll be putting videos up so you get to see the futsal. There's going to be some madness going on in that league, so keep an eye on that. We're going exclusively to YouTube now. Do you know what I mean? I mean to Twitch now, because this YouTube chat is just full of waste men. Do you know what I mean? But big up everyone. If you want to come over to the Twitch chat, then I'll see you guys.